Way to procrastinate, Jen. Well, finally got him finished. Not enough time to be put in the contest for decorating the cans, although there's no chance I would have ever won those. If you're a part of Pepper Session and you've seen some of the cans that people have decorated, they're amazing, and mine don't compare. And plus, I was rushing trying to do it today. It's already starting to wear off, the paint. I guess I should have maybe sprayed it with some clear coat or something, but I had rainbows on the brain. I don't know, I guess it being St. Patrick's Day or something, but I just could not get rainbows out of my head, so I just painted a bunch of rainbows on the can. And then purple UFO, I just had one of these, it came in my pack of mushrooms, and I don't know, he kind of looks like he came from outer space, but that, and then a couple of flower stickers just to decorate the back side of it. But this is purple UFO and purple pumpkin, pepper seeds, that's for the pepper challenge. And then for the micro dwarf challenge on tomato obsession, I'm doing 3 seeds to a can. So I'm doing this one and Father Frost. That one I can pronounce. But so that's what's getting entered into those contests. I'm about to post the pictures on the page. Let's hope that they do good. I'm doing 3 to a can, but I don't know that I'll actually let 3, if they all germinate, stay in the can. Same with the peppers. If they both germinate, I'll probably thin to 1. But I don't know. I don't know if you're allowed to do that or not, so we'll see. Okay, they are down here in their places. Hopefully they germinate. I got these domes here, but I can't actually put the domes on them because I need them to be close to the light, so that did not work. These could, if I planted something outside early, these could definitely, like my, what are they called? My gourds that the chipmunks or the squirrels always mess with. This would be a cool protection for them. There's the peppers, and then there's the tomatoes, the micro dwarfs. Okay, let's see here. So I'm bringing the fire pit cushions back in, and I thought, I didn't record anything yesterday while we worked. It was cold and rainy, and I just wanted to get this done, but we did end up getting the plastic, put the inside in, and you can see we put some to hold it up, the furring strips they're called, and then we did furring strips all along the insides here. And then what I'm going to go around and do today is I'm going to curl the excess plastic in and then staple it to the furring strips just to add a little bit more, just to make it look a little nicer, as well as add a little bit more, because like it's just screwed in, and I don't want the plastic to be pulling. I think that if we do this, it'll keep it from pulling as much. So I'm going to go around and do that. We went around the window, but we haven't cut them out yet. But have some excess plastic that I could use for maybe, I'll figure out something, because it's a lot of nice plastic. Maybe do some hoop houses over the winter with that, but that's where we're at. We're getting close. Next is going to be the shelving. So what I think I'm going to try to do is I wanted to do 3 tiers. So I'm going to start building it here so that these can fit here, because I want to store them close to the fire pit. And then on this side, I'm planning on having a small compost pile, I think. Not very big, maybe just this little corner here to try to generate some heat in the winter in here. So the shelving will be right beside it. So the shelving will go, the windows go out. So the shelving will go in front of this window a little bit, but that's okay. What I was thinking is I was going to have the shelving come up just enough that I could slide storage tubs and these things underneath of it, to have a place to like store some stuff, and then have 1 shelf, 2 shelf, 3 shelves. I don't know, I have to do some measurements, because I want there to be enough space that things can have enough room to grow. I think I could get away with 3 shelves. Maybe I'll make 2 of them bigger than like the bottom one, I think that might be something that I do, because I do want a good amount of space between a couple of them. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. But I'd like to have, you know, 3 shelving. And again, we're going to build it out of wood because I have a specific amount of space that I'm working with, and I want it to be completely used to its full capacity. All right, so that's where we're at. So I'm hoping that this is like insulated really well. I mean, it's a lot warmer in here than it is outside right now, so that's pretty cool. The sun's barely shining. So I'm back at the new garden plot, and this is day 2 of working on it. So I got here a little early, but I'm waiting on a truckload of mulch. So what I did was I called a local company that does tree trimming and cutting down trees and asked them if they would be able to, if they were nearby, drop some mulch off. Now, they said gladly if I wanted to wait on it, but if I wanted to basically pay for delivery, pay for gas, they could get it here much sooner. And so a big old truckload was $50. And because I'd really like to get this done, I want a truckload at my house too. And so I gave them both addresses, and I said, for this one, I'll pay for delivery. But for the one at my house, I said, just give me a call if you're nearby and you can drop some, because I don't need it immediately. But they said, gladly, we're doing a job tomorrow near there. Do you want it tomorrow? And I was like, sure. So I came out here to work again today. Okay, real quick. This is what I got done on day 2. Second row, I made it almost all the way to the end, and then I'm starting to bring it this way more because the sun shines right here longer. So I made quite a dent in the dirt today, but there's still a whole lot left. I might have to take some of this home, but I'm headed home. I still don't have any mulch. Not sure if they're still coming today. That's one of the headaches when you're trying to get some free mulch, is that they'll say they'll drop some and then they don't. I had that happen like 4 or 5 times last year, but I just keep on trying. I mean, free wood chips is free wood chips, so I just keep asking and keep hoping. They might still drop them today. I don't know. If they call, then I guess I'll come back, but I gotta go home. All right, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm showing you what I'm dealing with right now. So I've got some good pepper germination in this flat right here. So everything did pretty well. This one here, same. Looks like pretty much everything has germinated or is germinating. But then this one over here and this one over here, I don't know what's going on. Now, it could be just the varieties, but there's still stuff popping up, but I'm a little worried. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these trays down and I'm going to replant the ones that haven't germinated yet. If by chance it's just the variety, I'll just have more plants to either thin or pot up when it comes time. But like this one here, I don't know what happened to it. Like, it doesn't even have any leaves. It looks like it's decapitated. And then this one here, it doesn't seem to be able to get out of its seed shell. So this tray, and another thing is that this is still in here. I'm taking these out because it's just an issue with keeping them moist. It could be maybe that being on the heat mat, because I have these turned off now, that maybe they got too hot. I don't know. But like the ones that weren't on the heat mat, they are doing better. So, and then I also wanted to show you my tomato in a can. I planted this on St. Patrick's Day. I don't know if you can see that right there. Right there it is, popping up. I've got one. This one here, I don't see anything yet, except I see a spider. What the frack? Ugh. And then I was wondering if maybe doing the saran wrap over them, maybe that could have been an issue, because it's the first year I've done that. So I decided to take the saran wrap off my tomatoes and just water these daily. So I'm just going to water them and make sure that the soil stays moist. So far, it's only been 4 days. So I don't have anything germinating yet. I don't think. No, I don't see anything yet. I think I need to put up some new bug traps though, because these are looking, I have a whole bunch of those. So to make sure that nothing gets to these, that's what I'm gonna do. Where's my bug traps? But I'm gonna go upstairs and restart these seeds and take them out of this. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just really excited to grow all these different varieties, and I don't think it's a germination thing. I mean, there's still some that's popping up. See that one right there? So I could just be impatient. You know, I started these later than I should have to begin with. So I'm just getting a little bit like, oh no. So I'm just gonna sow some more seeds in the same cells. And if I get extra seedlings, that's fine. I'll just share some more. I'm gonna also buy some chain. I'm gonna go to Lowe's and see if they have chain like this, because this is just gonna, I feel like this is gonna be a pain in the butt and I don't want to deal with it. So I think having chain like that I can just raise the lights up will be less of a headache, and I need less of a headache if I'm gonna do the garden I'm planning on doing. All right, so we just cut out the plastic of this window because it is like 70 degrees out and sunny today, and it is a sauna in here. But we're working on putting the hinges on the windows here. See, look, ooh, oh, it's so much cooler outside. Yes, let that breeze in. And while the hubby is doing that, I'm trying to clean up this bed, and I'm surprised, but some of these carrots, with all the commotion and the cold and everything, they still, you know, I need to get this bed planted with something, so I have got to get in here and look at that. I mean, not bad for not even trying. And just leaving this bed they need cleaned up, but like a lot of the foliage died early on because of the greenhouse getting destroyed. So they didn't have a chance, some of them, to, you know, really get going pretty good. I'm just digging them all up, and I'm gonna start. Look at this one back here. Oh my. Whoa. Look at that monster. Oh man, that's a meal right there. Golly. Ah. Yummy. I wonder if there's any other of those in here. But I'm just going around finding the carrots, and maybe we'll have some meatloaf and mashed potatoes and carrots for dinner, because I'm getting pretty decent harvest out of here. Hot as it is in here, definitely gonna need a shade cloth. But my whole goal for this greenhouse is to be able to use it more into the winter months. So that's why I did the double plastic. Oh wow, look at that weird one. It's like 3 in 1 or 4. Okay, got it all cleaned up, and there's the harvest. Not too shabby for a completely neglected, never watered, froze below 20 degrees a couple times garden bed. So still got some carrots out of it. So hello guys, it's Friday, March 24th, and please it's about 10:30 in the morning, and I just got finished cleaning up my carrots. So I'm gonna steam them in this steaming thing, but that's a pretty nice haul for not even trying. I'll probably freeze half of them after this. This is not gonna work, so I might have to do 2 batches. I was gonna try to make it, oh, maybe I can. There we go, I did it. Where there's a will, there's a way. So I'm gonna steam those. You don't wanna know how long that took me to clean those. This is gonna go to the chickens. Gardening is definitely a labor of love. it would have been so much easier and less time consuming to just go to the grocery store and get that amount of carrots all cleaned and in a bag and ready to go. But there's something, I don't know, special about when you grow your own food and then you feed it to your family. It's just worth it, the time that it takes. And I don't know, you have to do it to know it. But I have been busy this morning. The chickens are laying a whole bunch. So is this cooled down yet? Yeah. So I made a frittata with my homegrown peppers and onions and some ground beef, cheese, and a bunch of eggs. I made one yesterday and my husband ate half of it. So he's like, make another one because I'll probably take some to work. And then over here, I've got some chicken. What I do is I'll make like 5 or 6 baggies of different kinds of marinated chicken and then freeze them. And that way, when it comes time to make a meal, I just throw them in the throw the bag of chicken in the crock pot, make some rice or make some mashed potatoes, a vegetable, and that's what we'll be having. It smells really good. I think it's like, this one's some sort of buffalo chicken sauce marinade that I made. I can't remember exactly what's in it, but it smells yummy already, and I only put it in there like 45 minutes ago. Watch out! You don't like carrots? Good stuff.